Hey guys, I'm just getting a few things set up. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you. And I'm going to look something up. A quote I was talking about this morning. Who do we have? You know what? I don't like that I don't know who we have right off the bat when they have the email addresses. Although I recognize Lee. Hey, Lee. And Joe. Joe, how are you? Joe, how's work going? You adjusted to the new schedule yet? He says, hey to Hawk Joe. So I guess I will get caught up in the chat. Sorry, guys. I'm a little spaced out. Just says new schedule starts Thursday. Gotcha. Lee says, how are you, Yogi? Doing pretty good, Lee. Feeling relaxed. Joe says, hey to Seb, our friend Lee. I'm looking for a particular quote. I can't find the whole thing. So I might have to do just part of the quote, and then we can discuss it from there. I know. It's been a quiet so far. What's up, Chase? but I'm back. Hey, Jace, I was talking about you this morning. Jace says happy birthday. And Jace says got drunk with Leo Saturday. Did he get drunk with Leo in person, or was it online getting drunk? He says happy Monday, Jace, sir. So, Jace, when I was working out this morning, our friend Evan showed up, and he was asking about my workout. Kettlebell sport is a very technical sport, so you can't just pick it up and say I'm going to start training for kettlebell sport. You need to know how to do the lifts, and then you need to build up the infrastructure to do the lifts. So it's not a great thing for general fitness for the average person. Um, I was trained by uh, one of the best in the world, Valerie Fedorenko, who was the first ever national champ. I'm sorry, international champ in kettlebell sport. Hey, Cat. Hey, Toy Pups. And he started his organization, uh, World Kettlebell Club and American Kettlebell Club. And I became a trainer and then eventually a master trainer under Fedorenko's organization, which is now defunct. So if you're looking for a fitness program, that's not the one. It's great if you have a coach. And I'd love to coach people, but you got to go out and buy some kettlebells and all that other stuff. Plus, I don't do it anymore. I don't coach anymore. Yes. So Jace says, Evan is welcome to join me, brother. That's what I suggested. I said, you got to hook up with Jace because he will take you from where you are now to where you want to be. One day at a time, one step at a time. You'd be in the best hands possible with Jace. So if he pops in, Jace says, Bumsy Cat. Hello, both. Cat, I hope you're having an awesome day. So, Pops, how's your live stream going? Are you still up? I have you up in the background. Let me check. Let's see where you are as far as likes. I know you generally have a goal. You are no longer live. Mary's Gigs is live, guys. You want to pop in and say hi? But yeah, hey, you ended up with 53 thumbs up. Awesome job. Let's see. Lisa says the great piece of mind come on completion of assemblement, or do we approach the task in that manner? Makes sense to approach the task in that manner. Yes, before we assemble the Japanese bicycle, we must first achieve peace of mind. I couldn't find the exact quote that I was looking for, but this was as close as I could get. I was talking to someone about this early this morning, that Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, of which this quote comes from. He talks about the difference between technical writing in the West and the East. I always like using toaster oven, but the actual quote was with a bicycle. That in the West, say before we assemble the bicycle, you have to take this part, this part, this part, lay it all out, put part A into part B, put part B into part C, and all that other stuff, right? And we generally get frustrated when we assemble. I do when I assemble anything. Hi, Anna. And I thank you again for counting for me. Pip Up says, I ended it. Was 5 hours, didn't reach our goals next time. Hey, you know what? If your goal was to make me laugh, if your goal was to make me smile, then you definitely achieved your goal. And I bet you everyone that participated in your live stream be able to say the same thing. I say you did complete your goal. Numbers are just numbers, guys. But in the East, the technical writing, at least way back when, it would say, before assembling your Japanese bicycle, you must first achieve great peace of mind. Course in Miracles talks about knowing your objective and not veering from it, your purpose. Imagine if your objective in every situation was peace of mind. How would you approach going into it? If you were going into a political debate, even one that's sort of impromptu, and your goal was peace of mind, would you go in arguing? Would you go in trying to convince them that they were wrong? Having to convince them that you're right? Or would you go into it knowing, well, my objective, my goal, my only goal is peace of mind? Doesn't matter if they think like me. Doesn't matter if they change their belief. Doesn't matter if my mind opens up a little bit and I get their point. If I achieve peace of mind, which is my only objective, then it's a fruitful conversation. All right, where was I? Where were we? Where was we? Tempest says, greetings, beautiful souls. Eric, the reflection of a full moon in water is seen as a symbol of clarity, intuition, and the subconscious mind in various esoteric traditions. Wow, thank you for that. It is believed to enhance magical workings related to emotional balance, streams, and spiritual insight. It was a little bit of a magical moment for sure for me. I got another clip of the moon today. Yeah, it was almost like it was parting through the algae, Sniper. Just send some love to Squirrel, Sniper. He says, I like that, Yogi. That could apply to so many things. We can say it will apply to everything. Everything. Think of it with your kids. If you approach every interaction with your kids, before I have this conversation, I must first achieve peace of mind. Or I know that it requires peace of mind. In truth, we don't achieve it, because that puts us in that seeker mindset, which means it's absent from where we are. In truth, we don't even acquire it. We settle into it. Our right mind, of course, Miracles says the mind of the Holy Spirit or the mind of Christ. We could say the Krishna mind, the Buddha mind, doesn't matter. Already present, and it's who we actually are. I thought you would like that, Lee. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? Hey, Jack. Brian Hart's channel is here, says, what's up, my friends? Jack, how's your training going? Just says, hey, Toy Pups. Hey, Toy Pups, I saw that you had Praveen hanging out in your live stream. Jack says, have a great week. You too, my friend. Appreciate you stopping in. And I hope your training is going well. Joe says, YouTube does Leo no justice. He's built in person. Hey, I see his arms on YouTube, and I've seen how big they've gotten. I mentioned that before, that a lot of times, Leo talks about losing weight, and he was topping, 300 pounds? I think just shy. I think like 298. You may as well free. You're a sandwich away. At 298, you're a sandwich away from 300 pounds, right? Hey, Maddie. Maddie says, Miss Yogi dropping a like. Not long home. Gotcha. You're on a lunch break? I guess it's later than lunch. Dinner break? I hope work is going well for you, Maddie. But yeah, and it's a huge accomplishment to lose that weight. Joe, as you know better than anyone, but to build yourself up too at the same time is incredible, as you know as well. Hey, Stitch, you're never late. Lee says he always seemed to pick something to get us all thinking, and always seems to be catered for us all at different stages. Thank you, Lee. Hey, Joe, what was your top weight? There's 285 now, so I'm getting there. What was your top weight, and where would you like to be? Stitch, how are you? Stitch, Duncan was in, right? Last night? Pip says, Yoga, just wanted to say your 1 hour kettlebell sport training video that you did earlier today, your last live stream, you're already at 456 views. You must do more of those videos. I'm trying to do 3 a week. And we're going to do one together. Guys, I don't know if you know, I hired Toy Pups to be my personal trainer. She's my kettlebell coach. And under her tutelage on Saturday, I achieved PRs with my heaviest weight yet since I'm making my comeback. How does she do it? I'm not going to tell everyone. I don't want my kettlebell competition to offer Toy Pups a higher price, especially as I'm not paying her. So it's not going to take much. Fuse, not fuse. It's 6:17. I'm home. 12-hour day today. Wow. It's a long day, Maddie. Maddie, how many days a week do you work? And it says, big congratulations, Joe. Absolutely. Stitch says, Zogi, I'm always late. Not here. Stitch, when you show up here, that's the perfect time. That's how much we love you. Tip Up says, Maddie. Hey, Skits. Stitch says, Duncan, Duncan, Duncan. So it worked yesterday, just the timing was off just a bit. Guys, listen to this. Our friend Joe Hawk started at 398 and down to 288. 220 is his goal. I've been following Joe. I think it's probably been, it might actually be 4 years, Joe. Reaper and I have been connected for 5 years. You were part of my initial, the busy dad little circle that I had. And that was well before I was even doing any live streams. Let's get send some love to the chat. Toy Pup sends some love. Manny says at the moment 5 days. So that's going to change in the winter, right? You get much busier when the winter comes. Zipper says letting go of fears allows you to flow with unseen current that moves all of us towards goal of understanding the unseen current. There's a great book, I think published in 1980 by Gerald Jambowski, who was one of the very first students of the Course in Miracles. Love is letting go of fear. So if you want to know the Reader's Digest version of A Course in Miracles, there it is. Love is letting go of fear. It says, Jace, Papa, Anna. He says, nice work, Joe, sir. Here's the thing with Joe. There was no easy way. Rep by rep, day by day, session by session. By the way, he walks. How many days a week do you walk, Joe? Maddie says, yes, long hours in winter. I'll still be around at times. Hey, Joe. Go first. Hey, Maddie. You know how much I appreciate you. How much I appreciate you and Chloe. In your busiest times, um, don't feel like you have to. You know what I mean? Don't feel like you have to get here. Absolutely love you. Uh, I'm always here, 3 times a day. So I just want you to know how much I appreciate you. Never feel like you need to put yourself out. I completely understand when you're busy. Joe says it started when watching Busy Dad, Iron Wolf, Moses, Burpee King, and Strength and Condition. I see that Lee Hazard is back doing more burpees than he was. He sort of was spending more time in the gym. Lee Hazard is strong in condition. Yeah, Busy Dad, Iron Wolf, and Lee were two of my favorites. I didn't relate well with Moses and Burpee King because they were burpee artists. They were so good at what they did. But that put your head down and go of Lee Hazard and Busy Dad, that's what really, and Iron Wolf, of course. Zipper says, if a halfway Joe, that's incredible. Joe says, I walk every day for 2 miles. Fitness, weight wise, walking will take you where you need to go. We don't need to complicate uh, a general fitness routine. Walk every day. When you're ready, do some push ups, do some body weight squats. If you want, do some burpees. If you want to get more involved, if you want elite fitness, that's a little different, but the basics stay the same. This is why I recommend guys visit Jace and those early days of his working out and see what he does, see what he does now. The difference isn't anything fancy. He worked up to it. He added when he was ready. He didn't make any drastic jumps. He didn't say, I'm going to do 1,000 sit ups today. He said, I'm going to do a couple more today. And now look, simple. He says, got to run. Dan's waiting for me. Gotcha. You'll probably still be live on the live stream, so we'll be stopping by. Lee says, Joe, do you have a home gym? He's got burpees. He does go to the gym every once in a while. Didn't like a couple months ago you went in to see how much you could bench? Maddie says, thank you, Miss Yogi. We appreciate you and we'll always be here if I can. Thank you. Thank you so much, Maddie. He says Maddie's a lovely guy. He's supported so many. He is. He has helped so many people. Let's see. Haddad said, hi. I appreciate that. Just says, just finished Navy SEALs with Brian Lane. Oh, wow. Just got a message from Brian a little bit ago. It's a good combination. Joe and Brian Lane. A lot of power between those two. And Barack, good evening, says Lee. And Barack says something I do not know and cannot pronounce. And it says, take care of Jace. Zipper says, Eric, that was my thoughts flying through the air towards the ground. Love comes from not having fear. Hey, Bob. Bob, I was talking about you the other day. I was talking about how much I owe you. Speaking of support, why I will always support you. Through you, I met an entire community, fishing community, which is a wonderful community. Where there is love, there's the absence of fear. As only love is real. If only love is real, then fear doesn't truly exist. Doesn't mean when we're experiencing it that it doesn't have a very deep and profound effect. Just as Lee made a video that was done in the gym, going back to burpees. Oh, I'm gonna look for that, Joe. He was really enjoying the gym for a while. He got pretty big too. Maddie says, "Hi, Bob, brother," and Bob says, "Matty Grill." I met Matt. I met Maddie through Bob. Skeeter. No offense to anyone else, because I love everyone in the fishing community. No offense to anyone else. I met Kat through Bob. So for that, I'm always grateful, forever grateful. You guys probably thought I was going to say, and for that, I blame Bob. I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't even thinking that. I will be forever grateful. Anna says, Yogi, and Barack is asking if you can help him. I could try. What would you need, my friend? What could I do for you? Oh, Bob is back at the foot doctor. What happened, Bob? Manny says, hi, Lee, brother. Bob says, don't do anything drastic. Now you tell me, Yogi. So you went and did something drastic. Anna says, hi to Bob. Bob says, hi, Anna. Oh, so this is French, right? Something about age. Just as I went to test myself and my bench was 4 or 5 for 2 reps. That's crazy. Not bad for a 48-year-old. Not bad for a 48-year-old who doesn't bench that often. What's 170? Let me break out my handheld computer, also called a calculator. Sounds fancier if I say more impressive. What do you say, 170 times 2.2? You were pretty close there, Lee. Simpa says, Barack is 74 years old and retired, but his PC is broken. Oh, and that's what Anna said. The computer doesn't work. So what can we do for you? Cat said, message restricted. Uh-oh. Am I in trouble, Cat? Sometimes when I see message restricted from Cat, it means she stubbed her toe on the gates, on at least one of the gates. Maddie says, hi to Cat. Got another message from Barack. Yes, it's French, Yogi. I recognize it, but I cannot translate it. Bob says, nothing cool, just flat-footed, old, suffering from plantar fasciitis. So you probably know all the tricks. They need help buying a new PC. Let me bring up your channel. One thing I can do right off the bat is subscribe, just to connect. Let me know how I would be able to help with that. If you have um, PayPal, I cannot help much, but I could help frequently, a little bit a month. Bob says, "Black sheeps for life." Appreciate the kind words. Always, Bob. And it says he would like to help to buy a new one. If you give me a tip from the pain and charge me $100, I'll, I'll call you Dr. Yogi. Um, you know what really helped with when I developed plantar fasciitis was ditching the hardcore running shoes and going barefoot. Everything changed when I started barefoot running. Hey, Red Nose, how are you? I also rolled with a frozen water bottle, just bottle of water stuck in the freezer, and would do it like a foam roller. And I know you're familiar with a foam roller. Like I said, most of the stuff you probably did from your racing days. Hey, Big Al. He says, hey to Myra and hey to Big Al. Anna says hi to Red Nose. Red Nose says, I'm good, honey. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Maddie says, hi to Big Al. Guys, you missed it on Friday. Big Al came up and sang Queen and hit the high notes. Thank you, Bob. Bob says, okay, thank you, Dr. Yogi. You are welcome. I hope that helped a little bit. And if you ever get shin splints, if you walk or run backwards for a little bit after every run. Brenda says, picking up my daughter from school. It's her first day of high school. I'm excited to hear about her day. Wow, that is big. High school is a big step. He says, Red Nose, awesome. Hope it went well. I prefer calling you Pinky, by the way, but whatever you prefer. I miss having people's channels' names come on. Hey, let your daughter know. Big congratulations. And it says, thank you, any fit is possible. And Maddie says, Bob, boom. Pinky says, Zogi, you're the best. Thank you, Pinky. Pinky says, that's fine. Hey, Rich. Rich, how are you holding up, my friend? Rich says, so Yogi, how's everything holding up? It is. Everything is holding up. What's new with you, Rich? And it says, out of Rich. And Pinky says, Yogi, thank you. I would tell her. But it really is a huge thing. First day of high school. Big Al says, I was going to sing on Saturday too, Yogi. It came in the chat, as you know, but my phone died. Gotcha. We will pick it up again next Friday. if not a little bit before. If someone just can't wait to sing, let me know. Let's see. And Brock is letting us know something. Hey, Sniper and Anna, I appreciate you translating. Hi, Sissy. Sissy, thanks for sending the correct link. Sissy says, "Happy Monday, everyone. I love you. Love you too." We got some love from Toy Pups. Toy Pups, how did the soup turn out? Which is not great, sir. Life is starting to kick me down. So what can we do to help you get back up, Rich? You've been through the fire before. Big Al says, "I can't wait to be king." Song from The Lion King. Is that the song you're gonna sing? Toy Pup says, "It's yummy eating now." I'm surprised you're not mukbanging, Toy Pups. Toy Pup says, "Seems it's an address location, Morocco." But that makes it a little more difficult. If you have PayPal, hey, thank you for the happy poop. Sissy says, "You're most welcome. Thank you for your generosity and full support." You are always welcome. Sissy, I support you for a lot of reasons. One, I like you. I love you. You're a good friend. And I really support your message. I love what you're doing. Love what you're putting out there. Big Al says, "Heck no." Toy Pup says, "I can seriously chef it up." Hey, Toy Pups, you want to come to a live stream and show people what you made? Which says, "Nothing, just going to get back up and grab life by the collar." If you ever want to practice meditation, Rich, do some breath work, it really helps with our resiliency, our ability to continuously, gently, and even joyfully keep getting back up. Happy to help with that. Happy to teach anyone here meditation and breath work. Only one requirement for me, it's easiest to teach via Facebook Messenger video, face to face. Big Al says, "Salsa sent a golden poo." She certainly did. She certainly did. The best kind of poop, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. I'm not a poop connoisseur, but the golden poop, no one's going to complain about that. Simple says, "Big Al, salad or leaf?" Sissy says, "Well, thanks so much." Thank you, Sissy. We got more poop, more happy poop. Sissy, always. You you took a gift. You took several gifts, and you decided to one pursue it, which not everyone does, um, and to reach out, extend it to other people, to help other people. You decided to be of service, and again, not everyone does that. I've talked before. What a huge inspiration. I don't know if Bob is still here. Anything is possible. For me, taking that step and declaring that I will, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted YouTube to be my teaching medium, and I wanted to earn an income through that. Um, and have here in a conversation with Bob, and then asked him, he had decided that's what he wanted to do, and he did. Look at
Look at
that,
my
guys.
soup. And
That's
I saw people doing this with crawfish boil.
That's the chunkiest soup I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's very rustic. It's
Thank you,
very
Doc.
rustic. It's a rustic soup, guys, but it's so good. I'm sweating. Like, when you eat a soup and it's spicy and it makes you like sweat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's making me sweat.
So you made it pretty spicy, huh?
Yeah, I think it's cayenne pepper. Like, you have to be very careful with cayenne pepper. Because if you put too much of it, it feels like your mouth's on fire. Me too. Me too. Thank you, Soul Stars. Sent floating hearts. Oh my god, that's so fun.
Bob says add some vinegar to that. And yes, we make that.
Pardon? Add some
Vinegar.
video?
Vinegar.
Oh, add some vinegar. Would that be good? I don't know.
Hey, Reaper, how are you? Reaper
Okay,
says
Red Rose. Okay. Yeah.
soup in 90-degree weather. You must be Latina.
Plus, I'm wearing a hoodie. Yeah, I don't have iron. I have very low iron. So yeah, like I'm sweating. I'm like, is the AC on or what's going on? Like, how come
Okay.
I'm sweating like that? Aw, we love you, Soul Stars. We love
What?
you.
How is the weather?
It's very hot. It's very humid in Canada. You need the AC today on a day like today.
Our friend Pinky, Red Nose 1978, says send me a plate.
Okay, here, I'll take a bite for you. Let me see. Mmm. So good. Yeah, it's not spicy at all. Mmm. It's not spicy at all. Like, I'm not sweating or anything. Mmm. I swear it's not spicy.
Sissy says love you, toy pups.
We love you, sissy. I'm gonna go outside. Okay, seriously. I'm in AC, but it's just I'm like so hot. And then my dogs. Yeah, we're back outside.
Thank you, Sissy.
Thank you, Soul Stars. You're awesome. You're so nice. Thank you. How are you doing today, Yogi?
I'm good. Reaper says we love Corte de Polo. Do you know what that is? In 100-degree weather.
Well,
Caldo.
it sounds like Spanish, like chicken something. Pollo the what? Where is it? How come I'm so blind? Oh, la man tomo what? Who said that?
That was from Reaper. God above all.
I just had that with curry. It made my nose run. What? You like it spicy? Spicy.
Big Al says, wait, Toy Pups is in Canada? I thought she was American.
No, I'm Canadiane. It's just sweet Canadiane. Caldo de pollo. It's something chicken. That's something to do with chicken, I feel. Pollo is chicken and with chicken, but I don't know what caldo is. Teach me. Caldo de pollo.
Reaper, it's
Chicken soup. Chicken soup. Yeah,
Yeah.
caldo is soup. Oh, chicken soup. Yeah, it's chicken soup. But I call it like the cheat chicken soup because it's with rotisserie chicken. Everything is basically just added to the pot. And then at the end of it, you have a soup. And it's like, yum. As long as you put enough spices and it does the job, you're like, hit the spot today.
Sissy says she has a collection, a variety of hot sauces.
Oh, we like spicy.
I can't do it too much anymore.
Oh, really? A heartburn?
Yeah. Well, it was associated with the acid reflux.
Acid reflux? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people they started young, they were eating a lot of spices, and later in life, they end up with acid reflux, and they're like,
Yeah.
they got to slow down on the spices.
I don't like that either, Big Al. The name change.
What name? Oh, yeah. It doesn't do that on my channel.
I don't know why it's doing it here.
Yeah, you got to give and take. You know, I mean, you have gems and I don't have gems, so it's a give and take.
Right.
So
I would
I
have
think
thought
it's
by
a
now.
new thing. YouTube is trying to like say, because you know how some people will have a username that's one thing, but their at is something completely different.
Right.
But
Hi,
then
Rebecca.
we see the username usually. So, like, for example, this morning I wanted to add somebody on a feature and I was trying to add the username, but it wasn't by the username, it was at the at name. So basically, I think YouTube is trying to say is make them both the same to make it you more accessible for people to find. You know what I
Um,
mean?
but the thing is, people, generally speaking, choose their username, their channel name, carefully and with a lot of thought. Uh, they want it to be reflective of who they are. So, um, it does them
And
a
then the
disservice, I
at,
think.
what is the at then? Because like mine is the same. Mine is at Lover Toy Pups 4 and it's Lover Toy Pups 4. Like both of them are
Right.
the same. Like how I don't understand how come one is different than the other for some people. Like Lucy is at Lucy Warren's World. Like she's Lucy Warren's World, but here she's at Lucy Warren's World 3115.
Right. Hey,
Like how
Sissy
come?
says, I don't know. Sissy said, um, Goga recommends that we have our handles the same as the name as well, which makes sense. But can we change that?
Yeah, it's easy to change because you just go to your I don't have my other device, but your homepage. If you go to your YouTube studio on your profile and has that little pen, and then you would push that little pen and it would give you, you could change your username, your handle, you can add your links. You know the place where you add your links?
Yep.
Yeah, that same exact place. And then you just make them both the same. So like sometimes in the beginning, so now Yogi, like let's say I want to tag you because I know you go by Eric McCarthy. Some like in the beginning when I couldn't remember just a Yogi. Oh, sorry guys. I couldn't remember the long name. Like I would remember Yogi or in the basement, but then I would remember Eric, and I would start off with Eric, and it would pop up just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement because I knew your Eric. I knew it was Eric Mac something. I would do Eric Mac, and then just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement would pop up.
You know that's my real name, by the way. Eric
Yeah,
Mick something.
I figured I figured it.
Eric
Yeah,
Mick something. That's my
Eric Mac
ancestral name.
something.
Uh-huh. My ancestral name.
That one
When
goes
we
way back, right?
when we
I
came
mean,
over
when
from
I
the
heard because in the beginning I used to say too. Remember, I told you too, like your name might be too long.
right.
Like maybe find something like, uh. But I mean, now that we get to know you and you're just a yogi doing burpees, and I even said don't change it, right? In the beginning, I thought like, oh, it's so long, I can't remember all of that, you know. Um, it's so hard for me to come up with a name. But when I would do the Eric McCarthy, because that's what would show up sometimes, I was like, oh, just a yogi pops up. So you can make the Eric McCarthy just a yogi doing burpees in his basement too. You can make it the same exact name. So anytime
Um,
anybody puts just you should just pop up. Love
how
you,
does that?
Abigail.
I'll make a trip over there after the live stream and see if I can
Yeah,
change that. So,
I'm because mine used to be so usually instead of Lover Toy Pups 4, it used to say Lover Toy Pups. And I used to get really upset because I'm like, why wouldn't you say my whole name? Like I'm at Lover Toy Pups 4. Nobody will find me at Lover Toy Pups. But it was because it was popping up like this on the screen. It was saying just Lover Toy Pups. It wasn't anybody else's fault. It was my fault because it was Lover Toy Pups is what I wanted. That was my handle, like Eric McCarthy. And Lover Toy Pups 4 is what I had to use because all the other stuff was taken, right?
Right.
So that's the hard one, is the one that you want everybody to see, but you can make the other one be the one you want everybody to see, which is just a yogi doing burpees in his basement.
So I might need your tutorial expertise.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I might be the wrong person, but I don't think it's that hard. I think it's what I'm saying. It's on the studio,
Right.
and it's where the pencil is, right?
Toy
Uh,
pups, you are never the wrong person.
we can go through it together. You know what I mean?
Hey,
We'll figure it out one way or another.
did you ever think that you, in the course of one morning, would become an expert kettlebell coach?
I didn't realize I was so like drill sergeant.
I knew it. That's why I turned to you.
I thought I would be more like a cheerleader, but I was like instantaneously turned into like a drill sergeant. I was
You
like,
were
"Don't
not
you
a
dare put it down! How dare
you were
you
not
take a
a you
break!"
were not a cheerleader. You were not a
I
cheerleader.
thought I was,
Hey, Heavenly
but
Star.
I realized I might have been more of a drill sergeant.
I
Yeah.
drill sergeants would be like, um, man, how did she get so tough?
I was born like that. It's just, yeah, not everybody could be like me, guys. I got it all. I got it all. I
But
could do
here's the
anything.
thing: when I was done, you were very congratulatory. You said, I knew you could do it, and I have faith in you. So you knew when to be tough, and you knew when to be soft at the same time.
Yeah, you're lucky you fell through, because I was like, oh my God, you better not disappoint. Because, but you came through. I was like, yeah, okay. That was, oh, it was done already? I was like, holy cow, that was a quick 2 minutes.
I was scared not to.
Yeah, I was in my,
I
I
didn't know
know
what
you
would
were
happen.
reading my mind. I was like, you'd better hurry up. What's taking so long? How long are you going to procrastinate for? But you did it, Yogi. You're a champion for real. All jokes aside, I don't know how you do that exercise. That's crazy. But you do it like it's nothing for real. I was saying for real, 2 minutes went by that fast. Like, I see you doing it and it looks tough. But you did it like it was nothing. You breezed through it. And you said that was a goal you had set. I was like so proud to be part of that. I
Um,
was impressed.
it's kettlebell sport is the hardest thing I've ever trained for. Ultra running, powerlifting, Olympic lifting, martial arts. Um, by far, kettlebell sport's the hardest thing.
Because it's working the mind as well, right?
It is. Hey, Heavenly Star said she's nervous about Friday, and I asked her why, and she said because Friday, her singing for the first time since she's been sick.
Aw, you got this, girl. You're gonna do good. It's singing is all a feeling. So like if you're singing it and it feels good to you, girl, just belt it out. Just do your thing. Don't care about what anybody else thinks or say. It's all about how it makes you feel inside. Sometimes when I sing, I'm so off key, but I don't care. I laugh at myself and then I keep going because I'm like, at least it made me laugh, right? You're like, holy cow. I always see myself. I'm like, you are probably like that shorts. You know, the one that the Mariah Carey, and then they listen back to it and they're like, ah.
I told you the feedback I got last week.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yogi sings like a goat being pushed downhill, was what our friend L Dog says. Thanks, Jack. Reinhardt says that's why you're still in such great shape.
Yeah, he's amazing because that takes a lot to do that kind of a workout. And I find those, I think I commented on another one too. I was like, whoa, these kettlebell live streams, they do really, really good. Especially when you do them for over like 40 minutes an hour.
Right.
Yeah, it's impressive. It's like wow. Um and it's inspiring, I'm sure, for a lot of people because those are really popular, those live streams that you do. I was like,
Um,
when I was checking the popular ones, because I was trying to do like feedback kind of thing. And then I realized those ones are really famous on your channel, the kettlebell.
I
Because
actually
maybe
didn't.
they're
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I actually didn't realize that.
Yeah. The kettlebell ones, the other one you did was 40 minutes and you got over 1,000 views.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it was like 1.5 or something like that. I'm like, wow, I'm going to make sure I let him know that these ones are very popular. You should do them more because it'll bring in a new audience when you do the longer ones.
Won't they be disappointed when they hear me talk?
No,
There's that
because it's
kettlebell guy. Why is he breathing funny? Why is he singing? Oh my God. Why is the
how
kettlebell
many
guy
things
singing?
does he do? Like what I see, I thought he was gonna be like putting some tea on or something. Next, what is he doing? Like, where's the kettle at? Like, I don't see the kettle anywhere. No, that's impressive. Like for real. I just sing, said Lucy. I never really had any practice. Yeah, this is the only place I really sang. Yogi gives us strength, right? He gives us bravery. He makes us courageous. Because I mean, if he's gonna do it, and he sounds like that, it's like we're like, yeah, of course, any one of us could do
Yeah,
it
of course,
too.
if I can do it, then you guys
Yeah,
no one has
he
reason to be
sounded
afraid.
like a goat being born. That was like, what? The guy said somebody came in the live stream and said, "Why does that guy sound like the goat being born?" And he was like,
Hey,
"We're
Willow
like,
has
stop being mean. He sounds good."
doesn't sound bad for a kettlebell guy.
Doesn't sound bad for a yogi guy. No, you sound amazing, Yogi. I'm not just joking with you. You know, I like poking fun at you. You do a great job. We're always impressed. We're always like, whoa, man, where's he coming with? Thinks he's gonna bring the heat today. Not happening.
It helps. It helps when people have low expectations of me.
Trust me, we do. We don't really think we're like
I
he's
know.
a yogi guy. We're like, I don't know what he could do. But then
Hey,
you come out here and you surprise us, and we're like, what?
our friend Willow is here, and she has some new bunny rabbits, by the way. And she says, "Can anyone help with some name suggestions?" I have gray and white and brown rabbits. Her name was Mimi, but I want to change it. I'm open to suggestions. Hey, Willow, how about if you did a live stream and you asked people to help?
Yeah, super chat a name. What about charcoal? I'm always about super chat. Super chat a name. Super chat and I'll pick your name. Right,
And
Willow?
Heavenly Star says, laughing, Yogi Bear, you sing good, but you just got to hit your part. I have a part, and I'm supposed to hit it.
She's saying, stop being off tune.
If it wasn't
Guys,
off,
stop being mean. This is his live stream. You're not allowed to be mean to him.
no, you got to be mean behind my back. Go be mean to me over at Toy Pups.
Don't be mean to him on his own live stream, guys. He sounds good. Oh, oh my god, how do you put up with us? Like seriously, Yogi.
Um,
uh,
let's see.
you just need to sort out her cage first. Freya. Oh, Freya. Soulstar says Freya, Willow.
I like that.
Lucy, did you ever try rapping? I think you would be a good rapper because you come hard. Like you're like with those. You would do good with those fight songs too. You
That's what
would.
Skits has been trying to get me to rap for a while.
You
William says,
should,
"Have a good
Yogi.
day."
You should try.
You too, William. I don't even wrap Christmas presents, so I'm not going to try to do it in a song.
Oh my god, Yogi's so funny. Not everybody could be as good as me, you know what I mean?
This
I
is
come
true.
with it. I come with it, like me and Salma, we're like professionals. We
Could I make
decided we decided we were professionals.
Could I make one suggestion in your singing?
What
It's just lacking one thing:
is it?
heat.
Personality?
It's lacking heat, Toy Pups.
Oh my god, check you. Oh my, you're lucky my support devices. You're so lucky my support device. Okay, I got a good spot. You guys want to hear the heat? I could bring heat. Hold on. Oh my god, he's making me nervous. Hold on, I had a song. Okay, I have a gun. When you call my name, like that's Lover Toy Pops. When you call my name, I will come to your live stream and make fun of you. Oh yes, I will make fun. I will make fun of you. You. I'm so mean. Oh, you're bringing my mean side out. It's even coming out in lyrics. I'm like, I'm gonna come and be mean to you.
I just gave a helpful suggestion about bringing the heat. Everyone
I,
likes the heat.
and I got all competitive, and I had nothing. I brought nothing to the table. My
That's
God.
okay. You brought some lukewarm stuff.
He's like, I wasn't even simmering. Oh my gosh. I was like, girl, turn the stove on at least.
Pinky Red Nose says great song.
That's how I know you guys don't tell the truth. Tell the truth. I sounded amazing. Phenomenon. Right? I just make up songs, guys, as I go because I'm a professional, I'm professional.
Um, we got a whole week to pick our songs for Friday.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I've been learning a lot of these Ozzy Osbourne songs, and then even the Black Sabbath song was like really, really good because I connect with the lyrics, and I was like, oh man, I can't move from those ones. They're just like so good. But I was thinking to like, there was one that I found. I can't remember the name of it. Um, but it was kind of like they're singing. So I'm like, well, that sounds like rapping, right? And maybe I can do my own version
Hey,
of a
you
song.
did send a rap song. Who was it? Was it LL Cool J that you did?
Yeah, that's the only one I know.
You should learn some Eminem.
No,
Right.
he's just Eminem. You can't. It's hard because sometimes he goes fast, sometimes he goes, blah, 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 and I'm like, oh my god, I think I'm saying the words, but you're not. Yeah, I can only sing it if I listen, to it, but then you don't sound like how you want to sound.
Sniper says the professionals go to Lover Toy Pops for extra lessons.
If you guys need lessons, I don't really give lessons. Your people need to talk to my people because I'm really busy. But I mean, like, yeah, come to my live stream. I'll give you some tips for free because I give tips for free about singing all the time. Oh my God, Heavenly Star! Thank you. Love you
Thank you,
and
Heavenly
support you,
Star.
Yogi. Oh my God, you're amazing, Heavenly Star. Bringing her A game. She said, I'm bringing the heat. This
She
is how
is.
you
Heavenly
bring the
Star knows
heat.
how to bring the heat.
Yeah, you know how to bring the heat, girl. I can't wait to hear
Thank you
you
so much.
singing. It's gonna be fun. What are you gonna be singing? Like, do you know yet what you're gonna be singing on Friday? Do it in the bathroom, do it in the kitchen, just do it up. You're not gonna be nervous. You'll be like, oh my god, I know this song like it's the back of my hand. It's not a big deal. Just have fun with it, guys. Don't be serious about nothing. You don't need to be so serious about it. Then it becomes hard. The moment you put pressure on yourself, it's like, oh my god.
Um,
Most of us in here are like perfectionists. Would you say, Yogi? Like we care about what people think. And we shouldn't. We shouldn't care so much about what people think.
you know what I care about when I'm singing? It's not so much what people think, how they're feeling. If you're
Yeah.
here and you're laughing and you're having a good time, if you feel relaxed, and if you even have a thought of, hey, I wouldn't mind getting up and doing that because it looks like they're having fun, then I've done well. It's
Yes.
all I want. And
Me too.
I was just going to say, I suspect that you're the same.
Yeah. I love when people laugh at me when I laugh, especially when I sing.
And you
I
always
feel
have,
like if I can make them laugh, I'm like, oh my God, I want to keep doing this.
and you always have a good message. Heavenly Star says, and you tie messages around your song as well. Heavenly Star says, Can't Stop Falling in Love with You by Elvis Presley.
Oh, that's a good song.
Everything by Elvis is good. I'm a
Everything.
huge
I was
Elvis
gonna
fan.
say all his songs are. He just had a charisma about him. You know what I mean? He just his presence alone.
Yep. I
And
was
that's when you're yourself. You know what I mean?
I was talking
Anybody
about
that's go ahead, Yogi.
no, go ahead.
I feel like anybody that just is true to themselves will be received by people like that. People
Right.
just loved him, and he just was like, I'm like, he didn't really know how to dance. He did this one thing, but
He knew
it
how to
was,
move and he was moved by the music.
yeah.
I was talking about uh, Dolly came up 2 weeks ago and her and I sang, we traded a few Elvis songs back and forth. Um, and I was talking about I've loved Elvis ever since I was a kid.
Hmm.
And when I was younger, and in my teenage years, when I was really young, it was Elvis movies. I would always watch them when they came on. Kind
Yes.
of like schlocky, but I liked Elvis. And then in my teen years, it was the young, lean, decked out in black leather Elvis who was singing rockabilly
Yeah.
and was just, he really just had this wild quality to him. And people used to make fun of the fat, older Elvis before he died.
Mm,
But that's
mm-hmm,
become my favorite Elvis
mm-hmm,
because he was broken down by life, by by addiction to
mm-hmm.
medication. Not actually, not street drugs. He was addicted to medication. He was had his heart broken. He was bloated by fame and disappointment, and yet he came out on stage and he poured his heart out, and just some of the most beautiful lyrics, some of the most beautiful songs coming from him in that stage. If you ever Google or YouTube uh, late Elvis or just Elvis, um, Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel, and you'll see what I mean.
I
Uh,
remember him when he got bigger,
right?
and um, but it made room for even those artists that impersonators.
Yeah,
The impersonators, like the best ones are the bigger ones. The older Elvis, right? The impersonators when they impersonate the older Elvis, and it's like I love those guys. That's how I remember him too. Of course, I love the younger Elvis. I used to also like watching his movies because I liked him. Right, I
right.
loved Elvis Presley. Thought he was just got so much personality. And to me he exuded confidence. Isn't it funny? Like those people that you think were just like born with confidence and like they're the ones with the least confidence. And here they are, like the world just thinks I always thought he was like the most confident person. Didn't ever think he had battles or he just had it all together, until when he got older and then you heard the truth and it was like, oh, that's so sad, right?
Do you ever hear the story about him in Dallas? He was performing at a venue with his backup singers, which was a group of um, African American female singers, and they were banned from the stadium that he was performing at, or the theater, as
Okay.
well as the hotel that they were staying with. They just wanted Elvis, and Elvis said he wouldn't perform without him. If they weren't given everything that he was given, then they would leave.
Oh my
And
gosh.
that's the type of person that he was.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I feel like Michael Jackson was another star like that too, like Elvis. Like he did such wonders for the world. He set such standards, left such amazing messages, and then when he got older, the the media just and the world just basically like people just wait for those people to fail or want to see them fail or they something has to be wrong or something. Like it's just so sad, right?
Right.
When they left there is such a big impact on the world. Dolly does an amazing Elvis, by the way.
She does.
Like she just goes, like she just like transforms. She's like Elvis. Oh, hound dog. She just gets into it. I'm like,
She gets the lip movement too. She gets that lip
yeah, she
going
does
up.
it good. She, I'm a hound dog. Here, I'm a Elvis. And then she starts talking like him, and I'm like, oh my god, she's
Hey,
fun.
Toy Pups,
Hmm.
here's a challenge for the week. Can you bring an Elvis song? Not the one that Star's going to do, but can you bring an Elvis song to us?
I can try. That would be hard, but
If,
I like challenges. So
if you bring one, I'll bring one. Heavenly Star's got one. We'll have an Elvis theme uh, on the live
okay,
stream.
okay, we'll do that. I'll bring an Elvis. I'll try because I'm not promising anything, but I'm gonna try my hardest.
Awesome.
Even if I sound funny, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I'm
How
not
about
gonna.
you?
I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself. I'm just gonna like just do it.
How about if you sounded like a goat being pushed down a hill? Would you still come up and do it?
I'm gonna go, iron on, oh no. Everything's gonna sound like iron on, Elvis doesn't even sound like that, but it just iron on, oh yeah. That's how my song's gonna sound.
Miss
Because I
Pippa
feel like
says.
I'm.
Miss Pippa says, "Yay, Elvis impersonation evening. That would be fun." What do you think, Miss Pippa? Can you
Miss
come up and
Blip-
do a song?
yeah, I was just gonna say, Miss Blipper, come on, it's gonna be a fun night. Nothing serious. Like I don't even know any. Like I mean, I've heard Elvis songs before. I don't think I ever tried to sing one.
Sissy says, "If I Can Dream" is her favorite Elvis song.
If I can dream, okay, I'll learn that one. I'm gonna try that one then, because you said
All
you're
right.
singing a different one. Don't change your mind now. Wait, you want to pick that one?
No, you go ahead.
You better hurry up and pick songs. You guys are gonna trick me now because you know how good I'm gonna sound. I'm nothing but a hound dog.
I want to. I
I
want to hear
know.
Miss Pippa. She says she'll think about it. I want to hear Miss Pippa sing "Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love."
Oh, Miss Blipper, he challenged you. He said you can't do it. Can you believe him? He said
I
he
like the way you twist things around there. For
rewind the live, guys, because we can't rewind it right now. But that's why he's saying that. He said, Miss Blipper, I don't think you could do it. Want to come up?
"Hunka
Yeah,
Hunka
honka
Burnin' Love."
honka. He thinks he's gonna win. It's not a competition. It's not. It's not a competition. Only in my brain,
Do you hear
because
what
I
Toy
know I'm
Pup
gonna
says?
win.
Yeah, it's not a competition, but I'm going to win. Is what you're actually saying. It's not a competition, but you guys
Listen,
know I'm
guys,
going to
it's
win.
not a competition. Don't bring your. You don't have to come stressed out. Don't practice and stuff. You don't have to. You don't have to practice. Just come. Everybody knows I'm gonna be the winner already. So let's just all accept it. But it's not a competition, guys. Only in my head.
I'll be happy if you just bring the heat. It's all I'm asking. If you bring the heat.
I don't know. I almost burned my house down one day, so I know I can bring the heat if I need to bring the heat. That's not
Miss Pippa
funny.
says, "What's he going to sing?" It's now. Oh, what a good choice, Miss Pippa. It's now or never.
You're gonna sing that?
I didn't say I was going to. Here's my fallback Elvis
You
song.
told her what to sing, so you have to sing what she told you to sing now, Yogi.
I just made a suggestion. Lucy's laughing.
It sounded like you were forcing her. That's the only song that you thought she could sing.
My Big Al might get upset because I think he has the same thing in mind. My fallback Elvis song is "Suspicious Minds."
Because he's been practicing.
Ooh,
That's
that's a
why
good
he
song.
said, let's. Fool's
This is.
Rush.
I could probably do that one.
Oh, I think I even know that one. That's actually an Italian song, O Solo Mio. Oh, Fool's Rush is Italian?
That has been
Or,
added to the book.
oh my
You know,
God.
when it's added to the book, it's
He's
everything
getting
becomes serious.
serious. Nobody needs you to
That's right.
add nothing to no book, Yogi. Like,
You know what this book is called? The Book of Heat. This
oh,
is the Book of Heat. That's all I got to say.
Guys, where's Joshy? We need Joshy to get his hands on those books. Now he has a job at his basement. I got a job for Joshy now. We got a secret book.
You already had Josh turning on me on your live stream.
He was so mean to you today. Oh my
He was mean to me.
god. I was like, you're in his basement. Shut your mouth, Josh. Stop being mean to Yogi. He's gonna find you now. Now he's really gonna leave us and go kick you out. Oh my god.
Um,
I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. That's a beautiful song. Holy cow, Red Nose. You're awesome. Isn't that a good song, Yogi?
that is a good song.
Who
That would be a
sings?
good song for you. That's a toy pup song, because you
What-
would toy pup it up. You would add your personal flair and message. That's my favorite thing about your song, by the way, is you always bring a message to it. There's a reason you sing a song.
Ah, thanks, Yogi. Thanks for acknowledging that, Yogi. That means a lot. I basically hear I'm on YouTube, whether I'm on my live stream, whether I join a friend's live stream, I never want to change who I am. You know what I mean? And whatever my message is on my live stream, and that's what I always tell to my small pops and all my big pops and my CEO pops. They carry Lover Toy Pops at the end of their name because they're an extension of us. They're just allowed to be this certain way. And we always have a message of kindness, a message of we're gonna like kill you with kindness, we're gonna kill you with love. We come with nothing else but those things. Love. And sometimes when I sing the songs, that's my personality. That's who I am to the core. It's who I am in my physical life. I relate to lyrics. And sometimes when I can't find words to say, there's a song at the back of my head. And I might not remember the exact lyrics of the song, but I do know the message that I want to give. And so it's very easy to do. It's kind of like when we say to you, Yogi, how are you so calm? How are you so like patient? How are you so like giving about like it's and you tell us all the time it's a practice, you know?
Yep.
This is what I do every day. It's when I leave the live stream, I'm the same person. Me too. This is who I am. People in my real life and my physical life, they might think I'm weird. They that's been always my thing. It's like my appearance is a certain way, but my personality is opposite of my appearance, if it makes any sense. The two of
Right.
them don't supposed to go together. And I just like being myself. I just like looking the way I look and being the way I am and being accepted that way. I'm trying to find a
Um,
balance, right?
amazingly, my personality is bald and wears glasses too.
Yeah, I have like a goatee, I have a mustache,
Uh,
my ears have hair in it. Like, I'm like serious, guys. I'm serious. You guys don't even understand what you're messing with here. You should be consider yourself blessed that
hey,
I'm not staring at the camera on the other side.
hey, Pinky. How about "You Are the Sunshine of My Life," Stevie Wonder?
Oh, yeah, Stevie Wonder, guys. Who's gonna do Stevie Wonder? Holy cow, he's amazing, isn't he?
He is.
That's who sings that song. I just
Yep.
call to say I love you. Oh my God, Eric Lapointe would do that good. I just call with the sunglasses, with the mic, pretend like the desk is a piano. Eric Lapointe,
We
Stevie
can ask him.
Wonder.
He's overdue. Eric Lapointe is overdue for a song.
Yeah, he's like what? He's way overdue for a song. We've given him too many chances. We've given him too many them's the breaks, you know, like come on, Eric Lapointe, Christmas tree farmer. You got a lot
Hey,
of time on your hands out there on the Christmas farm to be like on the ladder practicing songs. You know what I mean?
Yep. Hey, Toy Pups, are you and everyone subscribed to Hats on a Mission?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we are.
They
We are
have,
Hats on a Mission.
they're a channel with a purpose. Um, you might know Hats on a Mission, Jeremy and Cheryl, and Cruising is Fun Anytime, the two best cruising channels on all of YouTube. You ever been on a cruise before, Toy
No,
Pups?
I was gonna say I've never been on a cruise before. That would be
If,
fun to watch.
if you go hang out with them, they will give you every bit of information you need if you are thinking about going on a cruise.
I watched the
They,
Titanic, so not happening.
um, you'll start thinking that maybe you want to.
I
I've
don't
never
know.
been on a
I'm so
cruise.
like, you know how people have fears?
Yep.
My fear is like being out in the open waters, like where the water's never ending. And Titanic just was like, it just like, I was like, oh my God, that can
Uh,
happen to anybody.
when I was 10 years old, um, the summer of 1975,
How old are you?
I'm old,
Holy cow, I know, because you remember that.
and we went to see, my father took me to see Jaws.
Mm.
And then
Hmm.
just a week or two later, we went up to visit his sister. He lived on the Long Island Sound,
And they're
where
like, get
Jaws
ready, we're going to the beach.
where Jaws took place. And he was like, "You're not going in the water. We're at the beach." And they're like, "Nope, I'm not going in the water."
What?
They should have took me to the
Never.
movie after.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. That would be crazy, right? That's what
but
I mean. I can't go because I saw Titanic and that was like a big ginormous. They had it under control. Like, I mean, why couldn't I still can't get over why Leo couldn't get on the I mean, it was a big piece of wood. Okay, she's hogging up the whole wood by herself. She made him just die and everything. Why could I can't experience that, guys. I can't. I can't.
well, go up. Jeremy and Cheryl and Cruising is Fun Anytime. They're two channels, and ask them about it,
I'm
and they
gonna
will.
come. I will come and check out your channel. And okay, not to be like
And
sounding. I'm
ha-
not sounding like whatever, but we just watched a Netflix. Um, you guys must know it? The cruising channel. Hats on a mission. You know the one where the girl, her and her family went on the cruise, and they were out, Yogi. They were out in the ocean getting ready to dock in Aruba, and she went missing that night. Her parents realized she went missing in the morning, and the cruise ship still allowed everybody to get off the cruise to go into Aruba, and that was it. They
yeah,
never found this
you
girl
told me
again.
about that a week or two ago.
Isn't that crazy?
Hey, there's Cruising is Fun Anytime. I just pinned their channel, so make sure you subscribe. But I want to add
We will. We will
their other
subscribe.
channel, Hats on a Mission. They're making hats to give to the homeless.
Oh, no way.
Yep, that tells you everything you need to know
Yeah, I love
about.
you guys. Where are you located? Like, you don't have to tell me exactly. I mean, like, what country?
They're in
Like,
the
what con?
U.S.
Oh, they're in America?
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's amazing what you're doing. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna come check you guys out. That's amazing. I love your cause. Yeah, and just the fact that you do that says so much about you as people. I understand why the yogi loves you guys so much. And guys, we're gonna come check out the cruising stuff because I don't go on cruises, because I'm so scared, that's why I watch all the cruise stuff. I love um like walking in other people's shoes. Just checking out what they're doing, experiencing. That would be fun. I'm gonna come check you guys out for sure.
they're
Yogi, I
just.
don't want to take up your whole live stream. You know what I mean?
You say that now after you've taken out my whole live stream.
I always say it at the end because I'm like, it's not my fault you didn't. I'm so much fun. It's
Where
not my fault I'm so much fun.
it is your fault. If you could be a little less entertaining, and if you could be a worse friend, I wouldn't have to put up with you all the time.
I'm
Like,
like would you say that I'm the most talkative friend that you have in life?
yes, without hesitation.
Like I can out talk a talker. Like we can
Um,
talk from morning till night and we won't run out of stuff to talk about.
but what do I always say to you?
You're like, I'm gonna be quiet for like 5 minutes. Do you
Not that
think you
part.
can talk for 5 minutes? And I'm
Not
like,
that part.
yeah.
I do some of my breath work and yoga when Toy Pups is talking, and I'll ask her if she can just talk for 5 minutes while I finish up while I do my breath work.
See why
But
he's my best friend?
um, but I always say about you, um, I never I never want to interrupt unless like I absolutely have to go. I enjoy listening to you. I enjoy you. I enjoy Toy Pups, who you are,
Uh,
what you say. There's a reason why there's an open space for you here, because one, you're entertaining. Two, I love you. You're my friend.
Aw, we love you too, Yogi. You're like the bestest friend we ever had. And
Uh, Hats and
whatever
Mission
led
said
us to here, it was burping, right?
it
Honestly, we
was
were
working.
attracted. Yeah, it was burping. We came here to see some guy do burping. And it's so funny how that started out. And then I was like, whoa, so the opposite of what I would be like, like my sensories, like I don't mind watching. I told you were the one of the first live streams that I would come from beginning to end. I'm like, that was so weird because
You know what brought me to you?
I'm funny.
Nope,
It was Eric Lapointe.
it was Eric Lapointe. Eric Lapointe said I went over to
I
Toy
feel so
Pups and
sad for him.
she gave me the warmest welcome ever. It was like a party. It was a celebration. They were cheering me on, sending me so much love. And then she
Yeah.
said, "Oh, wait a minute, you're not Yogi."
Yeah, because he kept from the moment I started like shouting him out and loving on him, and he kept from the beginning. He's like, "No, I think you got the wrong guy. No, I think you're confused. No, I'm not that guy. I'm the other guy." That's how the conversation was going. He's like, "No, I'm not that guy. I'm the other guy." Yeah, we're both Eric. He's not. No, I'm the other Eric. It was going like that, right? And I sang the song and everything. He's like, "Oh man, I'm not that guy," right? I thought he was because I have such a sense of humor that I thought he was going back and forth with me. Like I thought we were fun. I thought you were funny. I was like, "Oh my god, this guy got so much humor." And then after I went looking for the Eric Mac something channel, and that's when just the Yogi popped up. I'm like, that's weird. It's two different names.
And he's not
And
that funny.
and then after I was like, okay, let's go see. This isn't the guy that came in my live stream. I don't even know why I'm coming over here. But this was the guy that I had met before. And so I'm like, okay, I my dyslexia, instead of seeing burpees, I saw burping. Just the Yogi burping in his basement. So I was attracted. I'm like, yeah, I'm going over there. He's live. And we came and we're like, okay, when is he gonna start burping? He's just talking. Like your face was very monotone. And so I tried to put the volume up, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen. I'm like, there's a lot of talking. At first I wasn't grasping, but I came back again, and then I started to like I was like, this is really interesting and I like this. And then one day you were doing breath work and I said, I'm gonna just try it. And I did it. And that made me want to be your friend. And no, I think you came on my live stream and you did a super chat.
That's what made
That
you want to be my friend.
yeah, then I said, you know what? That was
It was
so
the
kind.
cash.
It was the money. I'm
Yeah.
attracted to money, guys.
If
If you
someone
give
were to
me money,
say,
I will try to be your best friend. Like I don't know if you're gonna I don't know. I'll
if someone
try.
were to, if someone were to say to Toy Pups, what is it about Yogi that you like so much? The answer is cash.
Yeah, he started out, he was giving me so much money. I was like, what the heck? This
Hey, Praveen says hi to you.
Hi, Parveen. How are you? Oh my God, Parveen was on my live stream earlier.
I saw that.
Thanks, Yogi. That's because of you. We met him through you and Cat and Jack, right?
Yep.
And that was a surprise. I was surprised when Parveen came on my live stream, and I thought, he's just gonna come say hi and then he's gonna leave. He'll be like, oh my God, she's too much. But he stuck around. He
If
hung.
if he comes to see you, it's because he wants to be there, because he appreciates you, and he will be there and he'll participate. Praveen
Yeah, he
is
participated in my whole live stream. We even had a
Praveen's
conversation back and forth. I wouldn't know if you would call that small talk, but we got to know each other, right?
yep, Praveen is awesome.
Yeah, he was pretty. I was like just surprised because he's in your live stream a lot. He's in Cat and Jack's live stream a lot. I've met him kind of like that, but I've never had him come in my live stream. So thank you, Praveen. That was a lot of fun. And you really boosted our morale for the day. We were like, yeah, girl, you got this. It's going to be a good day today because you made a new friend. Because I felt like you liked us. I was like, he didn't seem like he didn't like us.
He would not be there if he didn't like you.
Yeah, he stuck around. So it gave me confidence. I was like, wow, he's still here. I was really like thankful and grateful. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm so glad I did this live stream today. I wasn't going to because it was Monday, but I'm like, just do it because like I was feeling really down and like it's Monday and I'm like, but I said, let me just go on the live stream. I wasn't even like motivated to sing or anything. And then Praveen comes on and my two friends, Redford and Winter, came on. And I was like, this is enough. It's enough. And
So
they
you know what?
boost they boosted my feelings and it was a winner. I didn't care about I mean, of course I cared about the goals, but I that was it was what I got out of it was way more.
So it was a success.
Yeah, it was a success. Sometimes we think, like you said, the number's not that important, right? Yeah.
Nope. It's about quality.
Yeah, it's about the quality and it was a quality live stream. I mean, look, it made me come on your live stream and I haven't cried once today.
Not yet. I got about 2 more minutes before I end the live stream. So if you're gonna cry, let's get it over with.
Oh
Bye,
my
Miss Flipper.
God, let me think about something. Because,
Hey,
no, right now my bipolar is like on a high. I'm like on a high.
Stardashian says hi.
Hi, Stardashians. Oh my God, I haven't seen you guys in like forever. How are you guys
And
doing?
by the way, Jeremy and Cheryl are in Galveston, Texas, but they're moving back to Dallas.
Oh, you guys are in Texas. What's the
So it's
weather
like
like there? Do you guys get hot and cold or do you just get.
hot.
So, do
They
you
get a
do
little
like.
cool.
I was investigating. So, do you do like winter hats or do you do. Like, you know how some people knit those hats or do you do caps like that? Like caps?
They do knitting. Uh, Actually, Cheryl has a knitting channel as well.
Oh, knitting. Yeah, I thought. I was like hoping it would be knitting.
Hey,
Yeah.
Praveen says, Yogi sir, Toy knows many Hindi songs. I was shocked to hear.
Yeah, I did this one. It's a Hindi. Om Jai Jagarishwahare Jo Jagaritahitena Om Jai Jahaswahe. He says it's a mantra. And then I known the Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om. Oh, I love Bollywood movies. And he thought I was Indian, and I was like, I'm not. I'm not from India. You don't have to be from India to want to learn like
Right?
different
True.
languages, live different cultures. We love cultures. We're
India's
all
the
about
birthplace.
culture.
India is the birthplace of yoga and the meditation that I practice. My entire life is inspired from India, basically.
And I'm not Indian per se, but I would say my forefathers, like maybe my great 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 grandfather or something,
Right.
I don't know the history beyond my grandfather. Both my grandfathers, I don't know the history beyond that. Isn't that sad? But
You
I
can look it up.
believe I believe but their forefathers had to be from India because like with the last names and stuff like that.
Right.
Like I've had someone from India say, "Oh, we thought you were Indian. That's an Indian tribe. That's a big tribe in India with the last name kind of thing." It's like it's weird, right? And you're like in the whole other part of the world, but remember everyone traveled from somewhere and they migrated to another place, right? So we might think like, "Oh my god, I was born here." Or my father was born here and this is no, your forefathers came from somewhere, you know. So I believe that's why in my cultures like Bollywood music is popular, and the mantras, the Hindi mantras, those are very popular as well. um yeah, because we have those three religions in my country too: Hinduism, Muslim, and Catholic. Those
Right.
are the three major religions. Yeah.
Praveen says, one compliment for you. This is for you. Should I tell it if I have your permission?
Yeah, tell it. I'm all about feedback. Tell it. You know, Praveen, you go Yogi, he's competing with you.
I have over a
Not
year's
everything is
worth
a
of.
competition, guys. Yogi's already my best friend. He's gonna compliment me so big. Watch, Yogi. It's gonna blow
I
you
have
out
a
of the
year's.
water.
I have a year's worth of compliments in my under my belt, though.
Okay,
No
here,
one
let
can
me.
compete with
Do you
me.
want to read my compliment, Yogi, or should I read my compliment?
Uh, I think you should read it.
You want me
Thank
to
you,
read my
Lexi.
compliment?
Yep,
It says, Toy Pops, ma'am, your voice is the perfect fit for any upcoming Disney movie. Like a character voice, you know what I mean? Because, like, your voice is. I thought you were going to compliment me, not
that's a
make fun
compliment.
of me. I'm not
That's a great
imagining it.
compliment.
Yeah, he's sticking up for you, Yogi. He's like, yeah, Yogi, I got your back. Don't worry about it. I'm going to make fun of her.
That's a great compliment. Lexi, thank you, my friend.
CN Butter, you're not new.
Hey,
You're not
Sin.
new.
What do you mean they're
Yo,
not new?
Yogi, do you remember CN Butter?
I don't. She's new.
You're not new, CN. We've seen you before, CN. But you changed your username. Okay, I'll just say you're new. I feel like I know you, CN. I'm a good investigator. Oh, you.
Just subscribe though, Sin. Thank you.
Thank you, CN. Make sure
Look,
you subscribe to the Yogi.
Praveen says it's not fun. Your voice is super cute.
Thank you. You know, because we love to do accents, you know.
Thanks for the unicorn
And you
vibes.
know me very well. Yes, you know me very well. We are like a female. We are female Jim Carrey. You know Jim Carrey?
Lexi's here.
Not chicken curry. Jim Carrey. Hi, Lexi. Hey, girl. Toy Pops Elijah
Thank
keeps
you,
saying he
Praveen.
wants you. Is Elijah saying LOTP4? First of all, Lexi, because Yogi Elijah is like 2 months old.
Right.
So I want to make sure he can say LOTP4. I've told Lexi to make him practice.
Thank you, Sin.
Oh,
All
we
right.
love
So,
you. Thank
so
you.
Tups, we're gonna wrap things up.
Aw, Yogi, I'm gonna get off so you can say bye to everybody. Or should we do it
No.
together?
Yep, we can do it together. You ready? Look
Namaste.
at that massive hand.
Oh my God, Yogi, your hands are so big. Namaste. Yogi's
It's
doing
from
it
the.
like this.
It's
Yogi's
from
like,
the.
Namaste. It's a new way.
It's from the kettlebells.
He can't close his hands. He's like, see how strong my fingers are?
Crushing.
Look at the
All
muscles in
right.
my fingers.
Namaste, toy pups.
Namaste, Yogi.
Come on by and hang out later, guys. I am off. We've had a great live stream. Almost an hour and 40 minutes here. Got a few things to do. In about 3 hours, we'll be back up and we'll be live again. Come on by and hang out. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Praveen, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. We give a thank you to our good friend Praveen. Very much appreciated, my friend. Thank you. Thank you to everyone. You made a very, very enjoyable company. It was fun hanging out with you. Low key. I liked it. Thanks. Love you guys.